The brown bottle sits on the shelf in almost every garage in America, and it costs less than $1 a pint. That same bottle, the one you use to patch a cut or rinse a scrape, can do things to a car that a $40 chemical can't touch. And that is exactly why the dealership service writers hope you never pour it into anything but the medicine cabinet. I'm going to show you 9 old mechanic tricks with hydrogen peroxide that turn that plain brown bottle into a shop tool the modern world forgot. Some of these came from a bench in a grease-stained garage where my grandfather kept a bottle within arm's reach of the carburetor stand. Others came from watching the old guys work, the ones who trusted a fizz over a fancy label. By the time you finish, you will understand why the chemical aisle is mostly marketing and very little mystery. Here is the contradiction you need to hear first. Hydrogen peroxide is just water with an extra oxygen atom, a molecule so simple it was discovered back in 1818 by a French chemist working with barium peroxide and sulfuric acid. It has been sitting on shelves in its 3% household form for over a century, and yet the auto parts stores sell you the same chemistry in a flashy bottle at 10 times the price, sometimes 50 times, without ever telling you the active ingredient. The trick number 1 starts under the hood, where the grime collects in layers so thick you could scrape it with a putty knife. Spray the 3% peroxide straight onto the valve cover, the intake manifold, and the spots where old oil and road dust have baked into a crust. Let it sit for a minute and watch the surface break apart. The bubbling you see is oxygen doing what it does best, pushing into the film, loosening the bond between dirt and metal. Wipe it with a rag, and the metal underneath comes back, not showroom shiny, but honest. That is the part nobody sells you in a can. That bubbling is oxygen exposing what the marketing hides. Subscribe, and I will walk you through more tricks the stores quietly drop from the shelf. Comment with the word honest if you have ever paid too much for a can that promised the same result. Trick number 2 is quieter and more valuable than anything that leaves a shine. When your engine idles rough and you cannot find the problem, take a small spray bottle filled with the same peroxide and mist it along the intake gaskets, vacuum lines, and the base of the throttle body. The engine will stumble for a second when the mist hits a leak, because the peroxide burns differently than the air it displaces. You have just found a vacuum leak without smoke, without a propane torch, without a single specialized tool. The old guys called this reading the engine's pulse. That stumble tells you where the air is sneaking in. Now watch what happens when you take the same idea to the fuel system. If you have ever wondered why your fuel injectors clog up while your neighbors never seem to, the answer is usually sitting in the gas tank, not the injectors themselves. The peroxide trick number 3 is for the rust that forms inside an older fuel tank, that fine brown powder that finds its way into the lines and settles into the injector screens. A small amount of hydrogen peroxide added to a nearly full tank helps break down the organic film that holds that rust in place. You are not flushing the tank. You are cleaning the surface so the fuel filter can do its job instead of drowning in silt. Trick number 4 goes after the rust in a place you can actually see, and this is the one that would make a dealership cry if they knew it. Surface rust on a bumper, a chrome trim piece, or a bare spot on the frame can be treated with a peroxide paste, just peroxide, mixed with a little baking soda until it forms a slurry. Spread it on the rust, let it work for a few minutes, and the oxidation lifts away from the metal. Then you brush it, rinse it, and seal it. This is not a miracle cure for rot that has eaten through steel, but for the early signs, the kind that spread under paint and grow into holes. This is a stop that costs pennies instead of a body shop bill. Have you ever pulled a part off your car and found it crusted with white fuzz and green corrosion, the kind that makes electrical connections fail at the worst possible moment? Trick number 5 is for the battery terminals and the ground straps, where acid creep and moisture team up to steal your starting power. A little peroxide on a cotton swab breaks down that corrosion at the source. It fizzes, it lifts, and you wipe it clean. Then you coat the terminal with dielectric grease and wait for the car that would not start yesterday to fire on the first turn. The old mechanics did not have fancy contact cleaners. They had a bottle and a rag, and the knowledge that oxidation is just chemistry waiting for a counter. The 6th trick is the one that surprises people the most, because it has nothing to do with the engine bay. A frozen lock in the middle of winter, the key will not turn, the door will not open, and you stand there in the cold with your breath fogging up. Peroxide, applied carefully with a dropper into the lock cylinder, can break up the ice and the corrosion that acidic moisture leaves behind. It is the gentle version of what you would otherwise solve with a lighter and a prayer. You are not melting the ice with heat. You are breaking the bond that the cold tightened. But here is the part most people miss, and it is the reason the dealerships keep the good stuff quiet. The chemical industry has built an entire shelf of products around single-use bottles that contain the exact same active ingredient you already own. The brake cleaner, the electrical contact cleaner, the rust remover, the upholstery spot remover. Read the labels, and you will find the same oxidizing story told again and again in different packaging. Trick number 7 takes you inside the car, where the coffee spills and the mystery stains live. A spray of 3% peroxide on a fabric stain left to bubble for a minute and then blotted with a clean cloth will pull up the organic material, the coffee, the juice, the sweat, the road grime that grinding into the carpet. The fizz is the oxygen releasing, lifting the stain out of the fiber instead of pushing it deeper. Blot, do not rub. Rubbing grinds the stain into the weave. Blotting lets the cloth take it away. The 8th trick is the one that makes the headlight restoration kits obsolete, and it is embarrassingly simple. The yellow haze on your headlights is not dirt on the outside. It is oxidation of the plastic itself, a chemical breakdown caused by years of ultraviolet light and road salt. A peroxide treatment, applied with a soft cloth and allowed to sit for a short window, helps reverse that surface oxidation. Then you rinse, you dry, and you seal it with a coat of UV protectant. The old mechanics did not have UV protectant. They had wax, and wax worked well enough to keep the yellow away for a season. The 9th trick is the one that ties them all together, and it is the reason I told you about the French chemist in the first place. Hydrogen peroxide is a strong oxidizer, which means it gives up oxygen readily and breaks down into nothing more than water and oxygen gas. That is why it leaves no residue, no film, no toxic cloud in your garage, just clean surfaces and a bottle that is still half full. The dealerships do not want you to know this, because a bottle that costs less than $1 can replace a shelf full of specialty chemicals that cost $20 each and generate profit with every sale. And when the bottle is empty, the dealership wants you to buy another one from them, not refill the same brown bottle from the store. So here you are, looking at the 4 tricks that hide in plain sight and the 5 more that follow. The old mechanic sees a bottle of peroxide and thinks about oxidation, about how a molecule with 1 extra oxygen atom can eat rust, break corrosion, lift stains, and make a lock turn. The dealership sees the same bottle and thinks about lost revenue. And that is the whole story, isn't it? The difference between a car owner who gets taken and a car owner who never will is not the tools in the garage. It is knowing what the brown bottle can do and what the shiny one really is under the label. So take a moment, the next time you stand in that aisle with the fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, and look at the shelves with a different eye. Every one of those bottles, from the foaming engine cleaner to the miracle stain remover, is telling you a story about a problem you already own the solution to. You just saw a brown bottle of peroxide. Outthink a shelf full of dealership chemicals. Subscribe so you never miss the next time an ordinary garage item gets looked at through old mechanic eyes. Type the word oxidizer in the comments if this one trick changes how you walk down that cleaning aisle. That understanding is the real inheritance. My grandfather never had a formal degree in chemistry, but he knew how oxygen behaved around metal and grime and old fabric. He knew that most of what ails a car is just oxidation wearing down the surfaces, and that the simplest answer usually lives in the most ordinary bottle. The honest work is not in the buying. It is in the watching, the listening to the engine stumble, the feeling of the rust lifting away under a cheap paste, the satisfaction of a lock turning free in the dead of winter. That is the craft that no showroom chemical can replace. You now carry 9 tricks that were never written on a label, and that is a knowledge no parts store can put a price on. Keep the bottle close, and the next time a service writer hands